Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome once again to Choir Time. The first thing you can do today is to get your books ready and to be sitting at your tables. You have 30 seconds to have an exercise book ready. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is write a heading, and the heading is called intonation. Intonation. I will spell it for you. I-N-T-O-N-A-T-I-O-N. I'll spell it again. I-N-T-O-N-A-T-I-O-N. Intonation. Okay, last week we were learning that intonation means that sometimes your voice goes up and sometimes your voice goes down. The first thing you can do is leave 2 lines underneath the heading, and then in the next line write the numbers from 1 to 6, but don't put them too close together. So write 1, then the number 2, beside each other. These numbers are beside each other, all on one line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, let's say it while you point to it at this speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's say it so our voice is always in the same place for each number, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now put a little arrow over the top of 5, pointing up. That means when we say 5, we are going to say it like this. 5. So we will go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is an exercise to remember to learn about high and low intonation. So now we will do what's called a back chain. Say it after me. 6, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so in that one, the intonation was rising on the number 5. This time we will do it again, but you have to make your eyebrows lift up whenever you say 5, and you have to look down when you are saying the other numbers, so the person watching you gets a kind of an idea what the intonation is. Okay, here we go. Practice lifting your eyebrows up and say 5, 5. And look down at the ground and say 6. Okay, here we go. 6, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, you can see if you can play a game with a partner or someone next to you, and you have to say the pattern starting on 6, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, and they have to guess where you stop. And you have to do it silently by just using your eyebrows or looking down. If you have finished that game, then you can play it like a bee, saying it bzz, bzz, bzz. Okay, you have 2 minutes to do that or someone can come out the front and do it, whatever your class teacher thinks is the best. Thanks, everyone. Now we will learn a short poem and we will think about the intonation. Okay? You can see the words on the screen. Say it after me. Ring, 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 ring. My phone is on the chair. My phone is on the chair. Hello, 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 hello. Who is there? Who is there? My name is Toby. My name is Toby. I live beneath your flat. I live beneath your flat. The roof is leaking. The roof is leaking. Please turn off your tap. Please turn off your tap. Now, that was a very boring way to say it. Let's think of how we can have the intonation change this time. So, let's try it. Could you say ring, 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 ring? My phone is on the chair. My phone is on the chair. So on chair we went down, but on ring our voice was rising. Now we don't know who's on the phone, so we will say it like this. Hello, 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 hello. Who is there? Who is there? Then the person who lives beneath you, in the flat beneath, whose name is Toby, he's very angry. So he will be saying it with a different kind of voice. My name is Toby. My name is Toby. I live beneath your flat. I live beneath your flat. The roof is leaking. It is leaking. Please turn off your tap. Please turn off your tap. Right, let's say the whole thing from the start without stopping and see if you can get some good intonation happening. Okay? So the way you say it tells the story just as much as the words. And remember to lift your eyebrows when you are doing a rising intonation. Ready? Go. Ring, ring. My phone is on the chair. Hello, hello. Who is there? My name is Toby. I live beneath your flat. The roof is leaking. Please turn off your tap. Well done, everybody. Now, what you have to do is you have to practice it with your partner or with somebody out the front of the class or with the class in two halves. And one person says the first 4 lines and one person or group says the second 4 lines. Then you can try saying it just with your eyebrows, or just by bobbing your head, or just by mouthing the words with your mouth, or painting the words with your hand, or doing buzzing sounds, or ooh sounds, or motorbike sounds. Whatever you like, just tell the story in intonation. You have 3 minutes. Okay, well done everyone. Now the next thing we're going to do is we are all going to stand up and learn a new rhyme. Okay, everyone's standing behind their chairs, and the first thing you can do is start hitting your hands on your knees at this speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Say this. My friend William, my friend William, is my friend William, is my friend William, and my friend William, and my friend William, is my friend Bill, is my friend Bill. You can see it on the board there. Now, it's a very silly rhyme because, well, it's not silly, but if their name is William, you can also call them Bill. So it takes the person a few times to say it, and you have to try and make it sound interesting. So we will start again, and we will read through it without stopping. So we won't repeat each line. We'll do 4 counts before we start. And 1, 2, 3, go. My friend William is my friend William, and my friend William is my friend Bill. So this time you can do it, but you have to try and lift your eyebrows when you think it is going higher, like my friend William is my friend William, and my friend, or whatever. You can do it any way you like, but we are going to try and put other things with it as well. So this time we will walk on the spot. So left, right, left, right, left, right, ready, talk. My friend William is my friend William, and my friend William is my friend Bill. Okay? This time we'll do it. We will walk on the spot for 4 beats. Then we will start, but this time we will be doing a clapping pattern, which will go like this. Knees, clap. Knees, clap. Everyone try that. Knees, clap. Knees, clap. Now, have your feet going the same time. Left, right, left, right, knees, clap, knees, talk, go. My friend William is my friend William, and my friend William is my friend Bill. So what I did then was, when I finished, I tapped out the rhythm of the poem. So instead of saying the words, I can go, my friend William. Let's try that together. Let's just clap the words. 1, 2, ready, go. Now let's do it on our knees. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay? Now this time we are going to say it once with words, then we're going to say it once with clapping or tapping your knees, then we will say it with words again. I'll say that again. Just words, then just rhythms like clapping or tapping, whatever you like, and then we say it with words and clapping and tapping. Okay, let's do just words first. Ready? Go. My friend William is my friend William, and my friend William is my friend Bill. My friend William is my friend William, and my friend William is my friend Bill. So, what you can do, you have 3 minutes now, and with a partner, you have to make up a little routine that says the verse 3 times. 1 time it's just words. The second time it has patterns, and you can use all kinds of patterns. Or you can make it even more complicated. For example, tapping your shoulders, your head, whatever. You might have something where whenever you say William, you clap. For example, my friend William is my friend William. my friend, whatever. See if you can come up with something, but you have to say it 3 times and try and make it interesting. Then you might show your teacher. Okay? You have 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Ready, set, go. Okay, well done everyone. Please sit down, and our next activity is even more fun than the last one. So, can you please look at what it says on the board? This is a famous expression from Shakespeare. Shakespeare, as you probably know, was probably the most famous person to ever write plays and poems. Here is the start of a play called Macbeth, and there are 3 witches at the start, and they're sitting around a cauldron. And Shakespeare liked to use words that rhymed and which sounded good. So the 3 witches are plotting something, and they say this: double, double, toil and trouble. Fire burns and cauldron bubbles. Now, I said that in a very, very boring fashion. Look at the words again. See if you can say them like a witch might say them. Ready? Go. Double, double, toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble. Or you might put your voice in a different place, in a witchy place, like double, double, toil and whatever. I'm sure you can make a better witch sound than me. So, can you practice doing that one and try it to make a witch voice? You have 30 seconds. Okay, well done everyone. Now we are going to try to do a more modern kind of sentence. Look at the sentence on the board. I was eating my lunch down by the river, and an enormous bird flew down and stole my sandwich. So, can you think of how you would say that in an interesting way? I think that perhaps you can write this one out. And I would like you to put arrows above the words which you think should be rising, and arrows pointing down, either below the words or above the word. It doesn't really matter, as long as you know it's pointing down, and that means the word is going down. And try and find an interesting way to say it. For example, I was eating my lunch. For lunch, you would have an arrow pointing up. Then for the word down, you would obviously put an arrow down. I was eating my lunch down by the river. Now, I'm not going to do the whole thing. I would like you to write it out and put arrows when your voice is going up, pointing up, and when your voice is going down, you have an arrow pointing down. Then when you say it, you can use your eyebrows to lift up when you see an arrow pointing up, and looking down at the ground when it's pointing down. Practice that. See which person in the class can make it the most interesting and make it flow. You have 2 minutes. Okay, thank you everyone. Now we are going to look at the poem that we did last week, but we're going to do some more challenging things with it. Remember, when we say the word north, it's up high, and when it's south, it's down low. To the east is halfway, and west is a little bit lower than east. Let's say it together. 1, 2, ready, go. Up in the north, the weather is fine. Down in the south, it's raining all the time. In the east, the clouds are growing. And in the west, the ocean winds are blowing. Okay? Now we're going to try it like this. Can you say this? North, south, east, west. North, south, east, west. So one half of the class has to say north, south, east, west, and the other half of the class is saying the poem at the same time. The people who say north, south, east, west do that twice before the other group starts. Then you have two groups at once, seeing if they can keep together. Okay, split your class in half. Here we go. The group that are saying north, south, east, west will start first. They will say it 2 times. Ready? Go. North, south, east, west. North, south, east, west. Keep going. Up in the north, the weather is fine. Down in the south, it's raining all the time. In the east, the clouds are growing, and in the west, the ocean winds are blowing. North, south, east, west. Okay, well done. Now, see if you can break up with your partner, break into groups with your partner, and do the same thing, where one person says the poem and the other person says north, south, east, and west, and they might do some actions as well. Try and use your eyebrows and look down and up when you're saying words high and low. Okay? You can also put some actions with it. Try and make it look interesting. Maybe someone can come out the front and show everybody. You have 3 minutes. Okay, thank you, everybody. For the rest of quiet time, you can go back and learn the first 2 verses of My Country. See if you can learn those off by heart. You might even like to write them if you haven't written the first verse and put arrows above the words for when your voice is rising and for when your voice is falling. It's a beautiful poem and everyone should know it. Thank you for your cooperation today and hope you have a very wonderful week. Thank you.